But as of right now, yes, we plan to have him out there.
Would he start, Fred?
He would start, yes.
If he does play, is he on a 25-minute, or just how you feel?
Yeah, it's really, go as able, and if he has some stiffness, soreness, obviously we'll get him out of there. But hopefully he'll go out without any restrictions. He's hopefully not going to go out there and think about it. If that's the case, then we'll hold him out. The big thing is going out there and playing free and going out there and being able to play his type of game. And if he's thinking about it, he won't be able to do that. So again, we'll make the final call here probably the next half hour.
So much was made last season about your guys' lack of three-point attempts, and you've obviously looks like you've made a concerted effort to get those numbers up as a team. Are you pleased with where you guys stand with that?
Yeah, we've actually taken less, to be honest with you, this last week.
Not less than last season.
No, absolutely not. That if we have open ones, we're going to shoot them. We've I think taken a few questionable ones, I guess you could call them. When we come down, we don't have numbers, and we shoot. We're taking less of those now, and that's been better. It's something we watch a lot of film on. Shot selection. For the most part, we have gotten good looks this year. The big thing right now with the way teams are playing, Lauri and other guys that we have, they're really trying to run us off the line. Lauri's been doing a much better job of attacking closeouts, getting into the paint, making plays. He's certainly capable of that, hitting mid-range shots, and also getting all the way to the basket. There's a team tonight. They're so solid. They're so sound. They don't give you anything easy. They get back in transition, and they've got the best rim protector in the game with Gobert. So it's a tough game, for the offense. But the biggest thing is continue to go out there and make the right play. We're doing a pretty solid job of that, where we hit the pocket and kicking it out to the backside where we've had numbers, and that has to continue. And again, that's where we're getting a lot of those threes.
One thing that's really jumped out about Nico's first three games is he doesn't seem to be settling for the three-point shot either. He's really taken advantage of some matchups and gone down low and rolled, like you said, when Bobby pops. So he plays with his shot selection.
I'm really pleased with Nico's selection. Some of them for Nico, especially when he gets it going, you can take a few of those. We've had a few instances this year with some of our guys where you take a questionable shot to try to get you going, and that's when you can't. And Nico had a really good game going the other night. Took a tough contested one, but he made it because he was in a really good rhythm. So yeah, for the most part, I've been pleased with Nico's. Times we'd still like to keep that thing moving. We don't want to hold the ball. That's something, again, against a team like this that really loads to it. Get you beat. So if we can keep it moving, make the simple play, make the right play, hopefully we'll get good looks.
For a rookie in this league, it's so hard. Is this the Nico that you saw in the preseason that won that starting job? And was he doing this stuff in practices, obviously before the incident and all that stuff?
Well, the biggest thing with Nico is just it's his overall game. I know a lot of people look at the way he's scoring the ball right now, leading us in the last game with 24 points. But the things that Nico does, he does a lot of little things that don't show up in the box score. He's in the right spot defensively. He's in a stance. He knows where to be. He understands the game plan. He does a lot of those little things other than scoring the ball, which is kind of what Nico's known for as a floor spacer. So his ability to get us points in the paint and also make the right play once he gets into the paint, and more importantly, the impact he's making on the defensive end. That's the biggest thing that I think Nico did in the preseason to give him a leg up with his overall understanding of the game. So just continue to do those things. And again, I love the chemistry he and Bobby are playing with in that second unit. It gives us two skilled frontline guys out there on the floor. We'll continue to put that lineup out there.
For rookies, there's so much to learn in this league. What are you finding in Lauri? Is he one who tries something and then immediately implements it, or is he one who really wants to kind of perfect it a little bit before he implements it?
I don't think he knows right now, to be honest with you. He's such an instinctive player. Again, early on, I did think he got to a point where he was settling a little bit for his outside shot, but in watching film and showing the way teams are closing to him, he's really made the adjustment as far as driving by his man, and again, hitting the step back, hitting the pull-up shot, which is a really tough shot for anybody, let alone a 20-year-old rookie playing against the best athletes in the world. And then his ability to finish in the paint has been really solid as well. And the best thing about Lauri is he's got no fear. He's not afraid of the big moment. He's stepping up for us in the clutch, whether he makes it or not. He's not afraid to take the big shot. So yeah, he's again, just because of all the intangibles that he has, he's going to be a special player in this league.
How about Dunn? What do you see him different from last year to this year as far as how he's reading the game?
Yeah, Chris is the best thing right now is he's really using his athleticism. He's using his physical tools. He's getting into the paint. And again, we're running a lot of early pick and roll action for him to try to get him an advantage and get into the paint and make the right play. And we're still working on that. He's shooting the ball at a very high clip as well. That's helped his overall efficiency. And then defensively, he's always going to be a guy that goes out and can disrupt a game with his length, with his quickness. The biggest thing is his consistency with that. But he's made huge strides since he's been here, and again, we put the ball in his hands the last 3 games in crunch time, and it's paid off for us.
This stuff that he's doing off the court, he says after the game, he watches film of the game completely before he goes to bed. Is that something that's helping him with his game right away now?
I think so. He is a student of the game, and the best thing about it, when you call him out in film session, we had a couple clips after the Indiana game where we watched the last 6 minutes where we had a collapse down the stretch, and he just showed plays. What do you see here, Chris? And I got to make that play. I got to make it. And the next game he did make it. So it's just his overall willingness to learn from mistakes and get better because of it. He'll come back and talk to me after watching the game and give me his thoughts. So yeah, he's been great to work with, and again, he's going to continue to get better and better. Thanks.
Thanks, Fred.